everyone, and welcome to my channel. And if you're new, hi for the first time, and if you're back, welcome back. Before we get started on what I'm gonna make today, if you could please hover over my brand, my icon at the bottom, and go ahead and subscribe. If you really want to know what kind of video is coming next, go ahead and hit that bell, the notification bell. That way you can always get all of my videos. So let's get right to it. Today I'm gonna make a hair conditioner. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, this is one of the best products that I've ever made at my house. I really love it. My daughter loves it. We both use it. We also use it to style our hair, and we also use it to use it as a detangler. And all I do simply is add a little bit of conditioner and put water in the bottle, and I spray it, and it makes my kids' hair shiny, strong, and it also smells really well. I was looking up some homemade detanglers, and they have like apple cider vinegar, and it really is not pleasing to smell. And I do love when our hair smells very good. And so that's what I use. Instead of the apple cider vinegar, I actually use a little bit of my homemade conditioner with a little bit of water, and I spray it as I need. So what we're gonna use is, we're gonna do 2 cups total of the conditioner, half a cup of avocado oil, half a cup of cocoa butter, half a cup of shea butter, and then half a cup of my coconut oil. Now all of these are meant to help the hair with moisture, lock in moisture, softness, shine. And I will tell you, I do not use any products in my hair. Since I've been doing this, all homemade, all natural, I have not used any products. And in our house, I want to tell you right now that in our home, we spend maybe usually in a month about $40 on hair products or more, because we do try to get the ones that don't have sulfates. We try to get them more natural, or we use a lot of the Shea Moisture line. And each one of those products are about $10, and I'm not in no way shaming them or anything. I love Shea Moisture. I just feel, as a mom who is looking at a budget, who is trying to not spend a lot of money, it is kind of a lot, especially when you have dry hair and you need a lot of the products. In this, I just need a little bit, a very small smidge of maybe a nickel size worth in my hand, and in each of my sections, I'm done. If I would use another conditioner, I would be using at least a quarter of the bottle, and I was using, we're probably buying 1 whole bottle of conditioner a week at our house, just with my daughter and myself alone. I mean, we just have really dry hair, and I always want to make sure it's moisturized. So just to get to it, we're going to cook this over a double boiled stove. So what you're going to do is, you're going to have water in a pot, and then you're going to put this on top of that pot and have this as a barrier in between the pot and this. There's going to be that boiling water. That way you don't burn the ingredients, and that way we're going to do cocoa butter now. And that way, all of them can combine into one. So I literally have probably enough for just one more hair conditioner. I bought all these products about 4 months ago, and they've lasted me that long. This is going to be the first time I'm going to have to buy any of my products for my hair in 4 months. I mean, it's pretty amazing. It really is. So the cocoa butter is done. I have a little bit more shea butter, I think, in here than cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is very hard. If you look at it's pretty cool. If you look at the consistency, it was like a rock, and this is like really soft. But that's why you have to cook it. There's too much of a variation of textures in here, and they're not all gonna combine well unless you do cook it over this double boil stove. Okay, because I've tried not to do it. I'm always looking for a faster way or a shortcut, because I have all the kids and stuff, and I'm always doing stuff. And honestly, please cook it. It will not come out the same. Sorry, this is pretty hard. It's so oily and like moisturizing. Like even me grabbing it, it's pretty amazing. Something I really want to make in the future with almost all these ingredients is a body butter. Oh my God, I have a recipe for a body butter, and I'm just waiting for all my lotions in the house to be done so then I can go ahead and switch to all natural lotion, which is gonna be pretty awesome. And I know it's gonna be really, really beneficial, especially for my kids who have eczema, and in the winter time when we're just super, super dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in 1/2 of the Shea Moisture, and you can already see like how much this is gonna make. It's gonna make a good amount, and it's gonna be so like luxurious and thick, and honestly pretty concentrated. So again, you're only gonna need a little bit. So that's done. The Shea Moisture is done. The cocoa butter is done. Now I'm just gonna add in, the avocado's done. I'm gonna add in the last ingredient, which is our cocoa oil, or coconut oil here. It is, all of these ingredients are organic, they are unrefined, they are the rawest form of the ingredients is the best form. Now, now that I'm almost done with my ingredients, and I need to buy some, the next time I make conditioner, I'm gonna do a little test and see what's better, because I've seen people use yogurt, Greek yogurt, and that just helps with even growing your hair out. So I really want to try that. So after this recipe, my next recipe, I think I'm going to try maybe one with yogurt. So stay tuned if you would like to see a video like that. Why don't you comment and let me know? That way I know to do more and more of these kinds of videos. So I'm almost done with the coconut oil, and that's it really. It is 4 ingredients. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna come back in a few. I'm gonna put this on the double boiler stove over a pot, and then I am just going to come back and show you how everything mixes together and how it looks. And then you can, after this, enjoy the product at your house, and you don't have to worry about having bad things in your hair, and it's gonna really, really help it. So here's all the beauty in a bowl. I'm gonna go and cook it, and I'll be right back. So now that everything in the bowl, all that goodness was melted and cooked and mixed together, we now have this like liquid gold. And honestly, it really is. So what I'm gonna do is, I have a recycled container. I like to recycle, so instead of buying new things, I just use the same container as what I was using before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just carefully put this, my kids are turning nutty. I wanna make sure I don't spill anything because it's a lot of good stuff. So that's gonna go in. And then we're gonna put more in as we go. It's finally going in. It's very thick, but it's good for your hair. So we're just gonna leave it like this. Oh my God, I dropped some. I should be punished for that. It's like when you're pumping, moms. I know some moms know exactly what I'm talking about. It's when you're pumping and you drop a little bit of the goodness and you're really angry because that's what you did. So it actually makes a perfect amount for us and our family. And this one little bottle is gonna last us probably all month, which is a huge thing. I've made this only 3 times in the 3-4 months I started doing all natural products. So imagine that for people who have mixed hair, African American hair, Hispanic hair, Puerto Rican hair, Dominican hair, any of that kind of dry hair, we're using it and it really works. If I would recommend you do anything, I just would recommend you change your hair products. I mean, I really love the body wash and my detergent and all the things I'm using. I like it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the one thing that I would tell you and I would really, really encourage you to do and to change out is the stuff that you're buying at the store for your hair. Honestly, a lot of it's not good. And the one that really got me to notice and pay attention was my eldest daughter. She's 12 and she really is into taking care of herself. And since a very young age, she's been that way. But she's the one that said, Mom, we have sulfates in our bathroom. What's happening? Mom, we need to be more aware of what we're putting on our body. And honestly, I've always known a couple things and was aware of, parabens and aluminum and deodorant and things like that. But I really wasn't really fully aware that all the lathering and all the suddiness of all the soaps really are from sulfates, which aren't good for us. So if you would please try my recipe, try and see what you think. Let me know in the comments below. If you have any tips on new products that I can use for my hair, if you have a similar textured hair as myself and my daughter, it would be great to share that. That way I also can learn and to better myself as a mom. Fit a whole entire bottle and it'll last us a month. What I'm going to do with the remaining little goodness in here, I'm actually going to make my detangler, and I want to show you guys what I do. I'm going to put it in here. The little bit that's left over, we're going to pour in. And then we're going to, excuse my air conditioning, we're going to add the rest with water. Uh-oh, I put too much, of course, as usual. Too much water. Sorry about that, guys. I always go too fast. And then what I'm going to do really fast is I'm going to put also a little bit of the Carrier coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil. Let me show you what that looks like real quick. It's this. I don't want it to get too solidified in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just maybe 3 pumps of that. I'm going to put in my little sprayer, just putting it over the, and then what I'm gonna do is shake it. See how it's all combining? And then I will spray my daughter's hair. Okay, and that is all I have to do with my detangler. I put a teeny bit of that in here, and it is floating to the top. Remember that all this stuff, it does separate. You must shake it, okay? It doesn't have any preservatives, it doesn't have anything additional. So shake it and then spray it, okay? So that's your detangler. So conditioner and detangler. Okay, good job. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and please, please, please subscribe. Thank you so much, and may your heart smile.